Assalamu alaikum dear friends, I am Engineer Saifullah and you are watching Civil Engineer Site YouTube channel. Dear friends, today I am going to show you how to inspect the block work at site. In this practical video I will show you the block work inspection and their accessories. But before starting the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video and share it with your friends. And if you have any question or suggestion, so you can comment it in the comment section. And if you want to contact me, so you can contact me through my social networks. The links are available in the video description and also in the about section of the channel. Dear friends, here I will give you the summary of inspections of block work. First, when you want to start the block work, so you have to ask your surveyor to put coordinates of the correct location at site to starting the block work. After putting the coordinates at the location as per drawing, you can start your block work. But first you have to complete the first layer of the block work, and after completing the first layer of the block work, you have to submit work inspection request to the consultant with the survey report. After that, the consultant surveyor will come and he will confirm the location of the block work, and the inspector will come and he will also check the first layer of the block work. When it's approved, so after that you can continue your block work till the point where you want. You have to use approved mortar and approved blocks before starting, and when you bring the block work and mortar to the site, so you have to raise material inspection request for the block work and also for the mortar which you will use during the block execution, and also the accessories like mesh ladder, angles, whatever you want are going to use in the block work. You have to also complete the inspection process for that accessories. So guys, when you complete and the first layer is approved, after that you will complete the block work wall. And when you complete the block work wall, after that you have to submit also another inspection request for the final approval of the block work wall. But before submitting the inspection request, you have to check it by yourself. You have to check its verticality, you have to check its levels, everything by yourself at site. So how you will check it, I will show this at site in this practical video. So let's move to the site to show you the block work and its accessories and its inspection procedure. So let's go to the site. Dear friends, here you can see the block work. We started block work for the mechanical room. You can see the mechanical equipment there, and this is the block stock. And now I will show you what is mesh ladder and block work. So this block work is called a mesh ladder, and you have to provide mesh ladder first layer after each third layer. Like first, this is the first layer. This is the first layer of the block work, and we completed the first layer as per the coordinates and location from our surveyor, and we get approval for the first layer. And after the first layer you have to provide this mesh ladder, and after providing the mesh ladder you have to complete 3 layers. Now when the masons will come to this, so they will here at this surface they will also provide another mesh ladder. As per our shop drawing, we have to provide mesh ladder after first layer, and then after each third layer we have to provide the mesh ladder. So I will show you the mesh ladder after first layer. So guys, here you can see this is the mesh ladder which they provided after the first layer. Now 1, 2 and 3, they completed 3 layers. Here they will also have to provide one mesh ladder, and you have to check the mesh ladders and other accessories as per your shop drawings. You have to check whatever you have in the shop drawing, you have to check that in the your block work. And other thing, you have to check the verticality or the level of the block work during execution. When the masons are working, they installing here a string which we called it line dory. So you have to come and check time by time that line dory, and after completion of the block work you have to check the verticality of the block work, like this verticality, the block work is vertical and level or not. With the levels machine and also with the aluminum strip you can check it. For the quality you have to also check. Here you can see they didn't provide the mortar properly, so you have to ask them to provide and put the mortar properly. Here it's okay, but here you can see they didn't provide the mortar properly. Here also you can see, check this area. You have to check the small points in your block work before submitting your inspection request. And you have to also check the motor mixing during the execution or the block work activity. Here you can see they just put here some motor, but here all the block work area is hollow. So you have to check it and inform your site engineer, or if you are itself a site engineer, so you have to inform your supervisor and foreman to instruct the mason and the people to complete the work as per project specification and standard. Here you can see it, too many areas are hollow. So after that I have to send pictures in the WhatsApp group and also to our site engineer to instruct his supervisor and foreman to complete and execute the block work properly and provide the mortar every in each bed and layer of the block work, and there will be no hollow space. Dear friend, another important point about the block work: before starting installation of the block work, you have to provide water to the block work. You have to cover the block work before starting the installation inside. Why you have to do so? Because you didn't cover the blocks before installing it inside, it will absorb the water from the mortar. When it absorbs the water from the mortar, so the mortar will be not strong, and the mortar is a bonding material between two blocks. Here you can see, when the bond between two blocks is not strong, so it means your block work will be not strong and it will be not as per quality standard and as per project specification. So maybe you will face the failure and maybe you will face the cracks in the block work. And after completing the block work, you have to cover it, make it minimum 2 times a day as per our project specification. Maybe it's different for other project, but as per our project specification, after completing the block work, 3 layers, 2 layers, 4 layers, whatever you completed, you have to cover it at the end of the day and also in the start of the day to maintain its quality. So guys, the summary of the video: you have to ask your surveyor to confirm the location for the first layer to give you the coordinate to start the block work. When you complete the first layer, you have to provide the mesh layer and you have to submit WIR for the first layer to the consultant. You have to take approval for the first layer and check and confirm it with the consultant. After, you have to start the remaining block work. Here you can see, before starting the block work installation, you have to cover all the blocks before installing to maintain the quality. When you complete installation at site, so you have to cover the block work which is already done at site minimum 2 times, at the start of the day and at the end of the day minimum 2 times. And you have to check its verticality and level time by time during execution with the line, dory, level machine, whatever you have at site. So guys, if the video is informative for you, so please like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel for such a practical videos. Thank you so much for watching.